Number 1.
Gravity is the
Waterfall
core
flowing
principle of this
backwards in
universe,
UK.
and it gives everything
You
on
always
Earth
think
together.
that water would flow
However,
from
there
top
are
to bottom,
gravity
right?
fields that
But you
even
have not
Issac Newton
visited the
doesn't want
stream
in
in
yet.
Derbyshire
Without
Peak
further
District
ado,
near
let's check it
Hayfield,
out.
Evolution, England. Instead of falling from high to low, water here is Number 1. Waterfall flowing backwards in UK. You always think that water would flow from top to bottom, right? But you have not visited the stream in Derbyshire Peak District near Hayfield, Evolution, England. Instead of falling from high to low, water here is flown back up into the air. This is no backwards video, but a real thing. How? Maybe there is a supernatural force that works against gravity here. In fact, it is not supernatural at all. The massive strong winds blowing from the bottom of the cliff impacted on the water, making this waterfall look like it's flowing backward into the air. And this waterfall is also very similar to number 5, so stay tuned. Number 2. The Ghost Road on Jeju Islands in South Korea. The most must-see destinations on Jeju Island in Korea are not only hallucinations at the Jeju Alive Museum, but also the haunted road that locals call Dokkaepi. The mystery lies in the fact that things on this path don't seem to obey the laws of gravity. When the drivers run out of gear and release the accelerator pedal, the cars can still climb on the road. Some tourists will demonstrate the marvelousness of the Dokkaepi road by pouring water into the surface so visitors can see the water flowing upwards. An empty can would automatically climb up the steep road also. Do you wish that your country has such a place? Number 3. Golden Rock in Myanmar. The stone is covered with gold and it seems that it will fall at any time, but in fact it has been here for 2,500 years. The rocks are located 14.5 meters from the ground and have a temple built on the top. Legend has it that the Buddha once gave a hair to a hermit named Taika. This hermit carefully preserved Buddha's hair. Before his death, he handed the hair back to his adopted son, King Tissa, who ruled Myanmar in the 11th century, with the last words, "Keep this relic in a stone shaped like the head of the hermit." King Tissa, with the help of the gods, made his way to the rock on the top of Mount Kiatio and built a temple on top to worship Buddha relics. And it is believed that thanks to the hair of the Buddha, this stone has been standing there for hundreds of years. Many people think that this is a mystery of nature. It is said that one woman can someday move the rock. Therefore, women are not allowed to touch this stone. Number 4. Mount Aragat, Turkey. At the border between Turkey and Armenia, there is a mysterious mountain which makes people doubt their physics classes. The place is Mount Aragat, and right on the road at the foot of this mountain, you can see your car climbing up the slope, with the engine turned off. This is completely opposite to the gravity that we know. This strange phenomenon makes Aragat accidentally become a hot tourist destination in the area. Every year, thousands of tourists come here just to experience this unique reaction phenomenon. Furthermore, those who have come here said they also found it easier and less exhausted to walk uphill than walking downhill. Number 5. Hoover Dam, Nevada, US. The Hoover Dam was built at the Black Canyon in the Colorado River. It is 221.4 meters tall, nearly the height of a 7-story building, and built like the shape of a horseshoe. This is the second tallest dam in the US and one among 7 greatest constructions of the country. Every year, 8 to 10 million tourists come here to feel the massiveness of the dam. The size of the dam is probably why gravity is distorted here. If water is poured down the foot of the dam, it won't drop to the ground but flow backwards. This might seem completely against the law of gravity, but in fact, the enormous size of the dam has created extremely strong winds in the upward direction, blowing objects on the edge of the dam away. Thanks to this phenomenon, a unique hydroelectric project has become an attractive destination for curious tourists who want to throw things down the dam to see how it flies like a miracle. Number 6. Tabasco Stone in Argentina. This giant rock defies gravity. A stone weighing more than 300 tons sat on the edge of a large rock for several thousand years. The locals checked it. They put a glass bottle at the bottom, and it was cracked. On February the 29th, 1912, the Tabasco stone fell. It was a real shock to the locals, and 95 years later they put a plastic copy of the stone back. It weighs only 9 tons, and it is fixed on rocks. Number 7. Tower of Devils, Utah, USA. Devil's Tower is located in the Bear Lodge Ranger District of Black Hills National Forest. The mount's perfect shape and size make it the most impressive landscape in the state of Utah. Climbers also like it here, but for some reasons, even Mount Everest conquerors were unable to climb the Devil's Tower. The Devil's Tower is only 386 meters high, but because of the steep walls that people cannot reach the top, and it's even harder to climb down. Number 8. Mystery Spot. This house is made of wood and located in California, the US. First discovered in 1939, people who enter the house will definitely lose balance and feel dizzy. Here, the water does not flow from high to low spots. People do not fall even when their bodies are swayed. The height of each person changes as they go from one place to another. No trees can grow straight up in this house. Many scientists have hypothesized that the house is in a strong electromagnetic region, while some others think there are unusual geological forces underground. In fact, the house is actually built on uneven surfaces. The corner of the house is not built square, while the walls do not build straight. After much controversy, the final result was revealed that there was not anything against gravity happening at the mystery spot. It was all a visual deception. However, the next house is a real mystery. Number 9. Mysterious House in Oregon, US. There is a separate cabin in a deep forest built near the mysterious Vortex, Oregon. Native Americans call it the restricted area. It is believed that there is a kind of spherical force field here. People just cannot walk with their back straight up in this house. In this mysterious place, balls roll up the steep surface. There is no trick here. Tourists have even used special devices to measure the declination level, but nothing unusual has been found. Till now, there has not been a convincing explanation for such a place. So, we have just gone through 9 places in the world where the law of gravity as we know it doesn't apply. How would it feel to live here? Have you ever wished that you can live in a non-gravity or reverse gravity environment for some minutes? If that happens, I wouldn't dare to go to the toilet. Leave your thoughts on the comment section, would ya?
And that's it for today's takeaway. What do you think? Which one wowed you the most? Let us know in the comments section below. And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share our video to support our next product. Thanks for watching and see you next time.